attending. My speech today is my informative speech. How many of you have a full to-do list? Are you stressed and unhappy? I don't know of anyone at one point in their lives that has not felt this way. I personally do on a regular basis. Did you know that 2 of the top 10 recommendations for stress relief is to eat healthy and exercise? Your first thoughts are it's hard to find the time to commit to not only eating healthy but exercising. When I think about eating healthy, I focus on the time commitment. In my mind, I calculate the time to plan the meal, standing in line at the grocery store, reading the labels, and then you have to cook and prepare the meal. Do you buy Splenda? Do you buy Equal, Stevia, or just use regular sugar? How do you measure the correct portion? My palm, your palm, or both our palms? Do you base it on how hungry you are? I want to eat fruit, so I'm going to eat 15 bananas as opposed to 6 chocolate bars. This can be confusing, time-consuming, and stressful in itself. Most people have already given up eating healthy at this point. They feel time constraints have overshadowed the benefits. Your best bet is to take a deep breath and relax. You are looking to de-stress, not add more stress. When your stress response is turned on all the time, it taxes the body's immune system, making it difficult to ward off diseases. A healthy immune system depends on a nutrient-rich diet, being well-nourished, and defending against illness. Illness is very important in time of stress. Easier said than done. Stress can bring fatigue, depression, so eat healthy takes a backseat at that point to your junk food, your comfort food. You're going to eat pasta, you're going to eat chocolate bars, you're going to eat the Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I do. Often loaded with sugars, fats. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your approach to this lifestyle change. Start small, replace your junk food with fruits and vegetables. Did you know that most Americans fall short of their recommended daily supply of fruits and vegetables? According to the Centers for Disease Control, 32.5% of adults consumed only 2 fruits per day, and 26.3% consumed vegetables only 3 times a day. The rest of the numbers for higher were a lot less. Adults should have 2 to 4 servings of fruit and 3 to 5 servings of vegetables. You can have your vegetables either raw or cooked. If you cook them, do not cook them loaded in lard, your ham slices, and your butter. Keep them plain. Plain is better. If you are going to use sodium, use the sea salt as opposed to your regular table salt. You can increase your intake by having your fruits and vegetables as snacks and put your fruit with your breakfast. Eating healthy does not require constant management and calorie counting. It takes a realistic approach and commitment. An important rule of thumb is being honest with yourself. If you cheat, don't quit, don't give up, start fresh again tomorrow. Eating healthy shouldn't be considered a diet that you can fail. It should be approached as a lifestyle change. Make small changes in your regimen and start from there. You can build more things building slowly than throwing it together quickly. Incorporate any strategies that increase your probability of success and enable you to continue making positive changes. Visit the World Wide Web. Don't stress yourself trying to figure out whether I should measure my palm or your palm. Visit the web. They'll tell you exactly what measurements you need. Eating healthy is great, but it's not an immediate stress reliever. You should also consider adding exercise to your regimen. A common complaint with exercise is finding the time, along with eating healthy. People are apt to think they have no time left in schedules to allow for extra time for exercising. This hinders the desire to commit to a steady regimen. Consider this: 1 hour of exercise a day is only 4% of your 24-hour day. Think positive, not negative. That didn't convince you? Well, think about the time you spend during the day that is ineffective. Instead of spending 30 minutes at the water cooler discussing your dog, your cats, your kids, your coworkers, your significant others, take those 10 to 15 minutes and go for a walk. It's easy to work in exercise when you make the effort. Walking is one of the finest exercises and a brilliant stress reliever. A good walk will put the world in perspective and soothe frayed nerves. There's no need to feel that you have to rush. The aim is to pay attention to your sights, sounds, smells. Open your senses. You might see the deep green color of a coworker's shirt. You might feel the breeze as your coworker frantically rushes past you going to unjam the coffee machine. Smell the freshly brewed coffee. Open your mind to something besides work and step away. Take a deep breath. Again, relax. Even if only for a few minutes, you make an effort to focus thoughts elsewhere, and you will be more productive when you go back to those stacks of files and folders that are awaiting your approval. So think about this. Just 30 minutes of activity 4 days a week adds up to 2 hours. Definitely enough to burn serious calories, and who doesn't have at least 2 hours in a week? Make time for the 15 to 30 minute walk. Don't go anywhere special. A walk around the office building taken in an open frame of mind can be just as interesting as a hike through the mountains. When you finish your walk, bypass the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, the chocolate candy dish, and snack on some broccoli, cauliflower, or have a handful of unsalted almonds. Craving dessert? Skip the cake and ice cream and have some raspberries. Thank you.
Yay. Good job, Eden.
Thank you.
Do you have to leave it on for questions?
Oh, yes, I need 3 questions. I forgot. Anybody have 3 questions for me?
What else besides broccoli and cauliflower?
You
It's actually
can,
enjoyable to eat during the day.
you can have hummus. You can have celery sticks. Another example would be just plain nuts for protein.
What about sweet fruits like a pineapple? Are they still good?
They are still good for you, but you need to have them in moderation.
What other exercises do you recommend besides walking?
Running is
Yeah.
very good for you also.
Okay.